Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't quit on it. Oh, so the little Frenchie. Sally Jade, is that a little Frenchie in her profile picture? Hi, Cooter. Hey, Lindsay. So we're just gonna be discussing a few things this fine evening. Things. I sound weird. Like, can you hear me or? Oh, you can now. Okay. Oh, okay. First. Hey, Florida girl. It must be the set of AirPods. Yeah, it must be the set of AirPods that I have in. Is it better now when I like pick my phone up? Hey, crash out. Crash out of 300 minis. Oh, woo. Okay, good. Yes, we are just going to be discussing some things this evening. I have some questions. I probably won't get answers, but I still got lots of questions. Like several. Did you guys watch that live this morning from like that Clam Slam something account where they use the voice changer? Did you guys see that live this morning? Hey AJ, how are you? It was like, well, I get it, but like, why did you have to? Okay, so what happened is that account went live, and they were using like a voice changer. They were basically saying that Zenny needed to be held accountable for what she's done since Darlene had to, which I mean, it was obvious it was one of Darlene's friends. Everybody kept saying that they thought it was that mirror girl. I don't know. I never watched either of them long enough to know for certain. But why did you have to do the voice changer? I don't get it. Actually, you know what? Let me take that back. I kind of do get it because if you speak out against the herd, then they all attack you like a pack of hyenas. See if they're big and bad. What do we want to discuss first? Any tips? My AirPods or take them out. Give me a second. How do I have a warning already? Have I even cussed? Like, I don't feel like I have, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find my other set of AirPods because you guys can't hear me and that'd be something. Give me just a second. Can you guys hear me now? Let me. Do you guys recall months ago when Mexican Homie said that he had 100% proof that Cam was in foster care? Do you guys recall that? Hey, Rainbow Bright, do you guys recall that? Because I do. I do recall that. And then here we are months later, and we've still not seen proof to that. And you know what's even weirder about that whole thing now? Is how they're saying that they knew the entire time that he was home. But that doesn't make sense because Pink admitted to those messages where she wanted to, have the child and the mother stalk to just verify if he was home or not. So, do you guys see the problem? Like the math is not mathing. Yes, it's not, math ain't mathing. It never does. Yeah. So, oh, they all have been lying about it this whole entire time. So, again, my question is, where's the so-called proof that he was in foster care that you swore that you had, which we've never seen because it doesn't exist? Anywhoosies. And then, why are people now trying to say that they knew he's been home this entire time? So, um, then why did Pink admit that those were her messages reaching out to try to have a little neighborhood watch? Does that make sense to you guys? Because I'm really confused. I'm really confused. And I'm even more confused as to how people actually sit and still believe anything that these people have to say. How do you sit and believe anything they say? They never follow through. They never come through with proof. Like, do you not question it? I get that, like, people are probably scared to question it because, again, they attack in packs. I get it. I don't know where Pink's been, but she's been, like, reposting videos and stuff. But yeah, that's just odd. If he was home the entire time, but then he was in foster care, we had proof. Why was Pink trying to? It's such confusion here. Yeah, neighborhood watch. She wanted to see for herself. Also, here's another one. Where's the proof that he actually copyrighted Gabby's name? Because you cannot copyright somebody's name. You can't do that. And then also, we've all looked into it, and those names do not come up that they have a copyright on them. So I'm just asking for a little transparency here, maybe a little bit of proof that we never get. Wishful thinking, I know, but Amethyst, you're lost, babe. You're lost, honey. The herd is probably left you behind because you're embarrassing them. They're probably confused why you to the left somewhere. Oh no, am I? Oh my god. How's it calling out? I'm just asking some questions, which I feel like I am entitled to do. I heard that Gabby said on live that he got her accounts banned. Okay, but getting an account banned and claiming to have a copyright on their name, that's two different things. I know, Whimsy, like I'm shaking in my little boots, like I'm big scared. Big time. Right. Like everybody else is, you know, able to ask questions and, I just like I don't understand it. Um so I don't get how people is there proof of that? Is there proof of that? Because if so, then he could show it and then I'll shut up. Yeah, what? He likes to show receipts, but not why not that one? Yeah. I mean, if he can show the receipts, then thank you for answering my question. Yeah, you're not allowed to ask for the proof of things on the back end over there. My bad. But yeah, where's that proof? And then ask him if he could possibly dig and find the proof that C was in foster care the entire time as well. Because he has so much proof. I'm just asking to see it. That's all. You know? Hold on just a second. Why? Because I'm asking for a little transparency. You guys are upset? Isn't it crazy how that works? But yeah, I mean, leave it. So there's that. Also, moving on, the wig, and all of your conspiracy theories about the wig. I have heard that Gabby got that wig to avoid being served. What? What? Okay, she got a wig. Did she get a mask though? Did she get a mask? Okay, so yeah, it probably wouldn't be too hard to identify her, even if she did have a wig on. It's like the same color of her hair and everything. But what do I know? Anybody with just a little bit of a brain can figure that out. See, to do things to avoid getting served, of course. Yeah, I heard that it was to avoid, yeah, being served. They gotta do something fingernails. Yeah, I did hear it too that she got it to rob a bank. I also heard that she was just, driving around town and whatever. Okay, so now our next topic. Um, and let me say this while I'm here. I'm sure that after I go live, there are going to be all of you that go live to talk about me being live. I don't care. But if you're going to do that, could you please request answers? Like if you're cool with the homies and stuff, because okay, like we got questions. We do, and I feel like they are valid questions. Yeah. So if you guys talk to the homies, ask if he could like post that, and then don't forget about the proof that Cam was in foster care that whole time. Which, like, there's a lot of confusion. He went live today. He was in a box earlier, but he's posted some new videos. Because shocking, who would have thunk it? One of Gabby's ex-mods ran to the to the opposing side. Never saw that coming. Never. Never ever. What was that? The wig was for the bedroom. Her medical stuff is skits. Like, I feel like they are just all a bunch of skits at this point because, uh, I don't think she has a TikTok anymore, but she does have YouTube. Can I just really point this out though? That everybody like tried to make fun of Kaylee for going over to YouTube because, you guys are a bunch of little crybabies who kept getting her nannered. So she jumped across the pond to that pissy ass app. Guess who's joined her? Oh, my man. But guess who's over there on that pissy? Oh, thank you, good Juju. Guess who is over there on that pissy ass app? Doing good for herself. Our girl. No, just saying. I think that would be referred to as karma. I'm gonna let my dog in. Oh, Mexican homies mod is in here. Sorry, my dogs were being rude and they barked and I had to yell at them. If you guys want to email my local PD, who's doing good on YouTube? Kaylee. Oh, wait, did somebody say that next? Just curious, you know? And now can we go to our, yes I can, hold on, give me 1 second. I am a nice lady, I try to be. Just trying to be fucking relevant, nice lady over here, you know? I just want to say that it is wild how many people are trying to be relevant because look how many of us talk about this shit. So we're just all a bunch of wanna. Why won't it let me see that? Shit. Why won't it let me see it? We're just all a bunch of little wannabe relevant, you know what's. I'm gonna try my best to watch my mouth because I know you little reporting rangers are over here. Anyways, moving on to Zenny. Oh, wow, crazy love. Jinx. Here's the thing with Zenny, okay? She already admitted that the text messages between her and Danny were real, correct? But then she's trying to say that other messages aren't. Girl, just stop. Just stop it. Just stop. Because you're not innocent at all. You're trying to sit here and point the finger at everybody else and be like, oh, I didn't know. Girl, you're the one out there probably doing the most. You like be hanging out your damn front door, hooting and hollering, trying to get Gabby to look your way, but like she don't care because you don't even exist to her. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, Zenny. You can come grab a box if you would like. we can have a civil discussion, but you do not get to go running around pretending like your crack is freaking innocent, because you ain't. You ain't, you ain't, you ain't. Was Zenny trying to be forking and try to burn her house? No comment. Why? Oh, wait, Dana. Why do you ask that? Listen, I did. I did. Just because I don't agree with what others do to other people does not mean that I support the other people. Because I'm being sarcastic, Dana. Oh my God. Listen, I'm very, very sarcastic, okay? I can't help it. It's just in my blood. If you want to go Google what sarcasm is, that would be great, but I am very sarcastic, okay? And I thought it was funny. Because that's basically what she did. Because Gabby didn't look her way. So that is why I made that observation and that statement. Do you understand? You know? Wait, not talking about what? Right, everybody should be team facts. But unfortunately, um, only certain people have to provide proof. Having, yeah, like I think people are finally catching on to that. Right, yeah, Kaylee, like RIP, girl. That is, that's good, Laura. That is great. But why do certain things keep getting swept under the rug? Like fucking Wendy. Now Zenny. Oh, like I don't understand it. I don't. But you know what's got me cracking up the most of all is thinking that you're gonna get to sue somebody for 100K. I will suck my own big toe if she wins that lawsuit, but I don't think I'm gonna have to. Wait, who's doing what? Well, there's this lady on here, and her name is Turd, and she is retaliating against someone and suing her civilly. Yeah, that's what is happening. Gabby. Because, we all care so much about Cam, right? We all care so much about Cam. But anytime his mom gets a job, well, I mean, she can't really, right? Because y'all fucked that up. Y'all fucked that up for her. So now we're just gonna sue her for 100 fucking K. And guess what that would mean? Less money for that little boy that they need to provide for him. So I'm so sick of hearing, oh, justice for Cam, blah, blah, blah. It ain't never been about Cam, and I don't care what any of you fucking say. Never. You hate his mom, and you want her to suffer, because you don't like her. And that's just all there fucking is to it. Who, Gail? Who? Who from the internet provides for him? Or are you just assuming that because she's made wish lists for his birthday or Christmas or whatever? And let me ask you this, Gail. Why the fuck does it even matter when the people you support are making a living off the backs of her? So let's not. Who cares? Are you the one donating to the wish list? No. So who cares? How is it retaliating? Well, Daisy, I'm just not even explaining it, okay? It's okay. Yes, they're all making bank off of her. And I think the funniest one yet would be saying that their business has plummeted, took a big old plump, and but that's not true. You say that you've like lost business, but then you have so many orders you don't even know what to do with yourself. So, um, do you see where all this confusion lies? Do you though? Do you? You should, Florida girl. You should. But Kaylee, it's only okay when the content creators they support, you know, it's only the ones they like. Hey, Sean, those are the only people that are allowed to make money on here, apparently. You know, and I find it funny because I did stumble into this like, oh my gosh, this just ratchet turd thing on YouTube last night, and I just went in there and took a little stroll through the comments, and I was like, "Hey, girl, how you doing over here on this pissy ass app?" Well, she didn't see me, so her chat did. And then, listen, guys, I cried myself to sleep last night with some of the hateful shit these people told me. They said, "Brownie, you're just over here trying to be relevant. Brownie, Feisty don't like you anyways." And I just couldn't sleep all night because of that. Like, rude. But anyways, yeah, I would just like to know how it feels to be over there on that pissy ass app now. That's what I would like to know. And then also, why are you on here making another account? Wouldn't that be called ban evading? Isn't that what all of you talk about? Oh, so and so's ban evading. They're ban evading. Now Kaylee is the queen of that pissy ass app. But do you guys see, like, those of you that support these people, my question to you is, how do you not question some of this? Some of the things that they have promised and never followed through with, how do people not question that? I think that you just flock to whoever has the biggest mouth at the time and is going against Gabby. That's all it is. That is all it is. You guys just so badly want someone to take her down. I don't feel like she's ever going to go to jail. I don't. I really don't. And what is she going to jail for, though? Like, I'm still confused. What, well, we care if they ban evasion from child abuse. What? It's just, like I've said before, it is wild to me how people still continue to support these people when they never follow through with anything. They never can produce this proof that they promise. It's always, Oh, we got things going on the back end of things over there. Like, okay, you're right. What are the things? Are you just shoving shit up your ass? Is that what you're doing on the back end of things over there? Because that's what I figure it is. Because, I mean, blast. We're just over here, brown nosing on the back end of things over there. But, like, imagine suing somebody for $100,000 when you didn't spend a penny of your own money when you went down there the first time. And then notice when this person came back, we had a brand new like printer for t-shirts and her business has been booming. But this has really affected her business, but it's been booming. Like, pick a lane, girl, as Deanie would say. Pick a lane, girl. But okay, let's go through this clip. Let's roll this beautiful bean footage. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, tits. We're gonna roll this beautiful bean footage. I hate doing stuff being slapped. Hey, I'm looking for it. Medusa, are you jiggy? Oh, okay. I'm gonna take my earphone out so you guys can hear this. Oh, okay. I'm still waiting to go to jail, too. Okay, so ready for this. Let's play this. Hold on a second. Why is there no sound? And of course my dog's gotta be in here slopping up a bunch of dang water. Oh, good God. Give me a second. He's definitely drinking pond water.
Received $2,520 from Pink. 2520. I had a benefactor comment.
Now, during that pause, there was a comment from Villain saying money donated should go directly to where it was intended. Now, let me just back that up. Just a little quickie, just to make sure we didn't.
Covered my attorney. Now, this room was paid for by my Discord girls. They paid for the room. Travel lodging.
What? Okay.
That was it. That was it. I said, I'll just go for the $6,000, although I'm over $7,500 out, and that's just from the travel.
What? Did you guys hear that? So we go from there being 400 and some left over that she gave to her husband, and now she's out 7,500, and that's just with.
You know what I did with the remaining balance of that money that I had that was gifted to me? You want the truth? Because I'll give it to you. I gave it to my husband.
Say that people pay for her legal BS, but not anybody else's.
Nobody needs to be paying for your women into this shit but
Weird.
you. No.
Oh, weird. Let's just bring this back.
I received $2,520 from Pink. 254 by my Discord girls. They paid for the room. Travel, lodging, food, balance of that money that I had that was gifted to me. You want the truth? Because I'll give it to you. I gave it to my husband.
Oh, you're right, Blueberry. She probably did. She accidentally added a zero if we went from 7,500 to 75. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's right. Weird. Pick a lane, girl. Pick a lane. Because they only care when they're lining their own pockets. I have seen people get in her box saying specifically, back around Christmas, there was this one lady, her name was Terry, okay, and she was talking about how she didn't have the funds to have Thanksgiving dinner, and she couldn't work. I think she was in a wheelchair or something. Claiming, that it's the holidays and times are hard for people and they're broke. But then one there and say, watch out for my Valentine's Day merch to be coming out, guys. Like, what? I assure you, and maybe what they're about is you lining their pockets and believing their BS. That's all they care about when it comes to any of you. And yes, Salty, thank you for bringing that up, love. Can I ask another question? How they're so offended, how, Gabby says that Cam is autistic, but he's really not. And I don't understand. I truly don't. And I'm not even being an asshole when I say that. I truly don't understand how you can be offended Gabby claiming Cam has autism, but you're not offended when they call her 61, which means she has a learning disability. But then there's a lot of you that get up there and talk about your children who have autism or learning disabilities. I just don't understand how you're okay with that. I feel like personally, I would be more offended by the 61 comments. So I would truly like to know why is that? I just wish that you guys would open your eyes. These people that you support are the big that I've ever encountered. It would be if it was just little, little white lies here and there, but it's not. It's always big lies. And they make you people believe them. They never show an ounce of proof to back it up. But at least I'll own that,
But this community has gone to shit. It has gone to hell real quick. Because instead of opening y'all's eyes and seeing everything for what it truly is, you just go around and support these fucking liars. Liars. She's always been a scammer, but yet she wants to try to call everybody else on that. And isn't it funny that she is connected with Turd, Find Out, and Homie? That's weird. That's just really weird how they all align together, you know? That's odd. That's odd. I do gotta say this though, Villain, if you're watching. You trying to end your live so quickly the other day when John was in the background was comical. But guess what, babe? You gotta be quicker than that because people caught it. And then you hurried up and deleted that live only to post it again and leave that part out where people could hear him in the background. Let me help you out. Let me help make a good excuse for you. It was the maintenance man. He was here to unclog my shitter. It was the maintenance man. It was the electric company. It was the water. I had a water leak. I didn't want y'all to hear that. What's your excuse? What is your excuse for that? Because I would love to know. I would love to hear you guys explain yourselves to all of your supporters that you sit and lie to all the fucking time. The walls are closing in. They absolutely are. Yeah. Wait, why isn't this ending? Stop. Then tells him to stop. You want me to play that video? Because I will. I will gladly play that video. Oh, yeah. Breaking an RO. Well, she can't decide if there is one or there isn't. Also, why? You know how you said John covered up that swastika tattoo? Funny thing, I saw a recent video of him and he still has it. But remember, you said he covered it up and there's video proof of that. Oh, my Ranta girl. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. It was there to clean out the cobwebs in the page. What the fuck? I think this is it.
Well.
Oop.
Hey, Margie Poo, I have a question. It ends your live in enough time and quickly, so you say stop. And then
Listen.
You can clearly hear him say, all right. Here's the video. And I'm just going to say really quick, that's strange, being that he's your abuser, and you have a lifelong, restraining order on him, and all this other stuff, and ever get back with him, even if he was 10 years clean.
No, why is this not ending? Stop. Alright. 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 Alright.
Oh, my Ranta! Wow! Okay, what else did you want to watch?
Because I'm nervous about people lying and being fake, I started to avoid mentioning people's names to her because it was clear she had a beef with almost everyone, I felt.
Find these videos on my page, but
I misconstrued it when she said keep illegal.
Yeah, misconstrued, blah. There's always an excuse instead of just admitting, yeah. What in the world is wrong with my green screen? Why is that doing that? Is it like showing comments over comments for you guys? Okay, let me try again. There we go. Yeah, like, why did you want the info for Cam's school? What would be the reasoning behind that, ma'am? Because I can't think of one good excuse that you could come up with to make that seem plausible. Really, really having a hard time here. And then also, I do not believe any of the shit that she said when that detective or whatever went to her house that day. First of all, if you ain't stalking Gabby, how the fuck did your ass know that there was a cop at her house for an hour? Pacifically. You specifically said an hour. If you're not stalking and watching her every move, how did you know that? Does that strike anybody else? That was odd. Weird. I mean, how would you know that if you weren't doing that? Because the detectives told her what? Specifically. I need something, Furby. I don't know why, but every evening I just start feeling like nasally and congested. Oh, they said that they had spent an hour with her. Has Gabby come out and said anything about that? Oh, the cops told her that. Oh, okay. Because I really don't believe shit that she says. I don't believe a damn thing Zinni says. Gabby's pretending nothing happened. Well, it's about time. She needs to quit putting her business out there on the internet. I don't know, Crowned, but it's weird and I hate it. G said no comment. Good for her. Because if I was Gabby, I would just piece the fuck out and be gone forever. You know. Yeah, maybe she's learning. But, like, I also get, like, wanting to prove people wrong because I'm like that too. But, like, why even waste your time when most of these people have said they're not going to give a shit either way? Like, Peepin' Pink said that Gabby could birth a whole baby and she still wouldn't believe it. Well, Tiffany was in the live Zinni was in saying that she knew the detectives and they're so sweet and they're blah, 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 blah. That's true. Turd would go out of business. The other, oh, I know Tiffany is. Florida girl, why aren't you in jail for, like, those messages yet? Oh, where's the proof of that, Florida girl? Could we please, everybody, give Florida girl a round of applause for making it to where now people are doing parodies of her? And I want to say something. She trolls the fuck out of y'all, and you just eat it up. You just fall hook, line, and sinker for her, and she'd be doing a great job. Yep. I mean, because I heard that Florida girl is paying for an attorney. I'm just saying, who's pathetic? I know you're not talking about Florida girl. Because, you know what? you're right. I bet you Turd and G are working together at this point. I bet you that they are, because everybody's working together. Shit, Darlene and Gabby are working together. What else is going to come out? What else do you guys think is going to come out? Yeah, Florida Girl she's a very nice lady. She's a very nice lady. Oh, yeah, Sarah. Yes, they're all saying that Darlene and Gabby are all in cahootskis over there. Yes, Zenny asking Meg about Cam's teacher was because she wanted to talk to her about Cam. I don't know if I love Spread Love too. She's my girl. I don't think Zenny's been on today. She was on last night during the Super Bowl. Meg is just as weird for having those messages and not having an issue with it until now. Meg called it out when it happened. The fucky? Hi, Naughty Nestor Love. Y'all blew that shit with Meg way out of proportion, okay? Like, for fuck's sakes, the girl lives down there. Why should she have to, like, reroute her whole life just because Gabby lives in the same city? But y'all support Pink wanting to have a minor child stalked. I'm just saying. The math ain't mathin', per usual. Then, we got Zenny's goofy little self. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Hi, Meg.
Hey,
Hey, girl.
I haven't been on since all of this has come out. Sorry, I'm sick.
Don't feel bad. I'm okay, too.
Feel like crap. I'm not rerouting my life. I held my lives and I streamed Gabby, and I was very transparent in my streams. My daughter was being diagnosed. My other daughter broke her back, and I was looking for a car to buy. All of those led me past her house on an almost daily basis. And if you talk to any main streamer or main person in this circus, they will all tell you on a live. I'm not switching up what I do. I've lived here 11 years. 11 years. I'm an Uber driver for a living. That's what I do. And if you want to go back through and talk about the text messages, those were the people in the Discord asking me questions. They were the ones looking for where. Actually, I've never run into her.
She's Meg. Who are you talking about, Lake? Yes. Great job. That's Central Park. Yes. That is one thing you got correct.
Paying attention is a huge thing in this community.
Well, and people also forget that you know Gabby in real life as well.
They really do forget that. They do forget that I've been over to her house, that she was at an older house that I used to live in. I've met C. I've met Aaron. I have hung out with them. They have met my kids.
Yep. No, Jen, Gabby never said she was at her house. Well, I just don't understand while you're being drugged for far less than what Pink tried to arrange. I don't understand that. I,
All I can really comment is the hippie things, and she made a video today telling the whole story of all of my responses back to her. I'm not sure how I could have manipulated hippie all while being a friend to hippie. You can only write so many bad text messages, and people sit back and look at you like, all right, man, we've crossed the line a few too many times. When is enough enough?
it's just crazy to me how they will sit and harp on things that some of us have said or some of us have done, very minor things, but they're okay supporting all the major shit that those people on the opposing side have done. You know, like the Pink thing. It just
Absolutely.
it doesn't make any sense.
Hippie can sit in her house and videotape. Actually, somebody from the Discord said, you know what, that's not right. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny due to the music and the way that Gabby was walking. But I went over to Hippie and I told her, hey, listen, it's not the right thing to do. We shouldn't be videotaping her. You should probably take that down. Was that a part of manipulation? People don't like a lot of the things that Hippie does, and rightfully so. But I wasn't the one doing those things.
Wait, like you're saying that you're in Gabby's neighborhood and you watch her? You do know that that does not look good on your behalf. Who do you watch her for? Like Pink and them? Is that who you watch her for?
I ain't working with nobody.
Because
Listen, they
your
wanted to
comments are
rape me.
confusing.
Pink was on her live saying, Gabby didn't pay her water bill. Gabby didn't pay her water bill. And everybody ran with the narrative that Gabby didn't pay her water bill. The video that was shown to you guys was me driving past Gabby's house, goes 3 streets over, not even on her street, to prove that this had nothing to do with Gabby not paying her water bill. You guys run on so much misinformation. There was even a video made about it. Waffle's lawyer made that video to prove that it had nothing to do with Gabby not paying her water bill. And this was at a time prior to Justice for Cam. And nothing that anything of this community has done is justice for Cam.
No. It hasn't been in a long time, and I don't know if I truly think it's ever been.
I don't think it
Maybe for
has
some
either.
people. Samantha Cly, weren't you in Turds Live last night talking some smack to me? And again, babe, your comebacks are weak. You do not try to insult myself and the great people over here with your your ignorance. You can't even spell words.
How
Yes.
did I prove it wasn't her water bill? There's a public app that shows you water main breaks. There was a water main break, and Gabby kept saying it was a water main break. And nobody was believing Gabby due to the misinformation that was being spread. You guys pride yourself on being a community of facts and receipts. but there have been no facts or receipts lately.
There haven't been for a long time now. These people, the main ones that sit there and speak out, they could say, oh, well, we found out Gabby was the reason for 9/11, or she nailed Jesus to the cross, and these people would fucking believe it because it's such bullshit.
So what? I made a video about Gabby filling her pool. She did. She'd do it on live and talk about it. She had 300 pools, and I know that's an exaggeration, but
Lady, whistle down. Why are you over here trying to be relevant? Goodbye.
I was also the person that said, listen, here in Cape Coral, we have a reclaim water, and then we have water that goes toward a water bill. That it was a possibility that she was filling it with her reclaim water, but she should treat that water because it's untreated water.
Yep.
And that on your bill is nickels and dimes compared to your water bill. Because everybody was so concerned about how she was going to pay her water bill with all the pools she was filling up.
Yeah, that's the word. We couldn't think of it earlier.
It's just came to me.
Molly.
Yeah, you're right. Who cares about water bills? But it goes to a backstory, and the backstory is what everybody is missing. You guys all want to say, oh, she went on her teacher account and she wrote the superintendent. You're right, I did. But you know what? I also made a video and I posted about it. And I would say at least 100+ people liked that video.
It's creepy, and it's going entirely too far, to the point where you have people making up lies. You have people making up lies. He's back now, so I mean, you people sit here and you lie. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. If you sit and think about it, all of this started because Turd didn't like how Gabby apologized. And that's the fucking truth. Oh, right. But I mean, if all of that is the reason, that he did what he did or whatever, why are you back doing it again? Well, good, mama of both. That's great. Samantha, do you want to know where that proof is? She's admitted to those messages, you jack fucking ass. You know what? You know what? Every time someone disagrees with you, you automatically think they side with Pink and Feisty. That's not what I do. That's not. Nope, that's not what I said. I usually. I usually ask first, do you? I don't know why it was just spinning when she tried to join. Zenny could easily... Exactly, Doubles, exactly. How do you feel about the Mexican homie? I have stated my opinion about him time again. I think he's full of fucking shit. I think he sucks at doing his research. I think he's a liar. A manipulator. He likes to have people sit and stroke his fucking ego. Never provides an ounce of fucking proof. Ever. And I don't know why anybody's afraid of him. Because I'm never any transparency. No proof is ever shown. like I said, go back to months ago when he said that he had proof that Cam was in foster care. Never showed that proof, did he? But Turd said a couple weeks ago that he was gone for 24 hours and then returned. So now people are saying that they knew he's been home all along. So then why did Pink try to arrange a neighborhood watch of a child if he was there the whole time? Do you see where the wires are crossing and the math ain't mathing? It makes no sense. Right. Pink was the hardest pusher that he wasn't home. I know for a fact that there's trouble in paradise on the back end of things over there. I know there's a lot. But, oh my God, Samantha. Samantha, babe. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. Let's try this again.
12 times. Pink wanted eyes on the child for herself on a video call to see, because Pink herself obviously knew Hippo's a liar, right? She can't take her word because Hippie had been flying everybody's comments. Oh, Gabby's home. Oh, her car's gone. All the things. She knew Hippie couldn't be trusted. So Pink wanted a video call to see with her own eyes if Cam was home full time. The fuck?
Bingo.
How is that in question? How is she going to see Gabby consistently to know if that child is back in that house full time? Weird.
Yep.
I don't know why this shit is so hard. But these
I
people talk in circles everywhere, and y'all want to sit here and say that Meg's a stalker, Darlene's a stalker, whatever, with all this random bullshit, but not Pink. Nuh-uh. She had good intentions. The fuck is wrong with y'all? A crazy bitch states away wants to know where a child sleeps every night. That's weird. An overnight visit so fast, according to all these experts. Do people not realize if he had been removed and not returned immediately, it would be a while before they even got visitation, much less unsupervised overnight visits? You think CPS is bunking on the couch? I don't get it. What are y'all thinking? Y'all were all co-signing this shit.
Discord or whatever. It was to go back and tell the internet.
Yeah, but Meg can't show a motherfucking map. What the fucky?
A map to advanced auto, and then they want to say she's mapping out Gabby's that where Gabby goes. Please, someone show me alive when Gabby has been to advanced auto. Please. Because y'all just hear shit, you believe it, and then you run with it. It's wild. Please. That's it. I'm jumping back down.
Wait, when something happens, y'all gonna find out and realize I was right. And I was. And I was. Why is what being brought up again?
It's being brought up again because hippies are going around lying, telling complete ball-faced lies, and continuing to lie on Meg. So it absolutely fucking matters. Excuses are made for one side, and other people are getting labeled a stalker when that's not even what it was.
Bobby Pink is very much around. Very much around. Just because she thinks she's sneaking around and we don't see her, we do. We do.
Tuna Care Bear, yeah, she does lie, but so why does everybody take what she says as fact and then run with it?
Because Y'all know better. Y'all know what you were doing is fucked up. There's a big difference. Didn't she take you to court? I don't know. Did she? Who am I?
Wait, Brownie, you didn't go and try to sue Gabby for $75,000 because she tried to take you to court?
No, but I should.
Damn.
Dang.
You
No.
should get paid for that. I think that's the way this goes now. I think you should just get rich.
Gabby was making fun of me the other day, saying what?
Why was it?
I do. I pay everybody to be my friends and stuff. Yeah, they've all been guzzling that Kool-Aid. I don't. I don't.
And let's be honest, she has no right to try to press charges for a false report on anything because the truth is she did try to arrange to meet Cam in person through Danny. And anyone that has been watching Gabby or Danny knows that Danny is not involved with Cam. She doesn't spend time with him that way. Like, why? That's weird. So, because she hates Gabby and can't get close to Gabby to get to Cam, she's going to Danny. That's not weird to anybody. Does Danny seem responsible or capable of watching a child closely at a park? Danny needs a babysitter. She shouldn't be left in charge of Cam. That's not a false report if that's why they're there.
Wait. Wait, what? Somebody just said, I think you get the big O arguing with people. What? Don't talk like
Who?
that, little weirdos.
No, that's not what does it. But I mean,
I love how they come over here and they try to troll when they suck at it so bad. Like, horribly. So it is tactical, but I mean, that's just how the world is today. I understand, like, I guess, hating people, but thank you, think. Exactly.
has it on hers. It's on, I don't know if it's on Central Park
Wait, let me
or
see if I do have it on mine. 'Cause I might not. But go look at the other ones they listed, because I'm not entirely sure if it's on mine or not.
it's been out there. It's been talked about. And she didn't even deny it. She just wanted to keep trying to pretend that she stated that she wanted to stalk this.
Let me go find this so I can play it or show Samantha. I mean, I'm not having any hope that she's going to understand, but we'll try. We'll try. You can't fix stupid. You can't fix dumb.
Disconnect their Wi Fi, though.
How far down on Crepe's page is that?
It's the Pink would never audio on it.
If Swifty and
Heard about it. I think Danny was live or Danny was in Brownie's box a while back.
well, and then let's not forget that she also sent pictures of Gabby's bare yitties in her
Mm-hmm.
Discord server. So there's that as well.
But, the FOIA stuff from the police body cam, they clearly don't like to respond there. So if they looked into it, they had to have had a reason.
Hold on, I think I found it. Is this it?
No, that's the one that is the group chat that Pink made of spilled perk because she was threatened by Meg being willing to call her out for trying to stalk a child. It should be right before that one.
That's about the boobies. Is it this one? Nope. This one says something
It's
about.
Gabby's face as a turkey.
Oh, okay. Found it. Is it? Where's Samantha? Here, if you need me to help you, Samantha, are you open to doing a creative neighborhood watch with me? It's time to get the truth out. Either way, either they have C full time or they don't. Whatever the result is, I will deliver the message. I was trying to brainstorm a way that I could witness myself, maybe a video call with you on Discord. Let me know how you feel about it first, and we can talk further if you agree. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that definitely sounds to me like she's trying to stalk a child, spy on a child, whatever. It's fucking weird. Oh my god, I can't. I can't with you people. I don't even know why you waste your time coming in my fucking lives trying to argue with me because you're not gonna win. Like, you're not. Because you're fucking dumb.
What the hell are you What the hell are you
So here, yes, I did ask her if she wanted to be creative within the law and verify one way or the other what Gabby has been relentlessly preaching, that she has her son full time. Is the truth or not? She never answered though, kind of like all the questions you're asking me. Seems like you're just trying to get the truth. Um Now this goes back to what Turd said. Was it last week or a couple weeks ago that C was only removed for 24 hours. So, if that was the case, why was Pink going around asking people to watch or spy, whatever, however the fuck you want to word it? Either way, it's fucking weird. Why would she be asking people to do that if they'd known the whole time he was home? And then back to Mexican Homie. Why was he saying he had proof that Cam was gone in foster care the whole time if he was only gone 24 hours? Do you see where the lines are crossing and the math ain't mathing? Because I do. None of their math ever maths. Ever. Like, never fucking ever. Like, do you guys not, I'm asking you, when I say you guys, people that support these people, I'm not going to call them creators because I don't really think that they're creative at all. But do you not sit back and think to yourself, this is weird? This is weird. Yes, they absolutely went off the rails a while ago. This is your only content. He's talking about Gabby and everybody else. Wow, thought you had more class. What? Oh my god. Oh dear god. I think some of you that attempt to come in here and troll me should go take a lesson on how to troll, because y'all suck at it, for one. Like, I get secondhand embarrassment. Like, do you want me to come up with comebacks for you? Anyways. Right, Fink. Exactly. Exactly. It all boils down to this. Not one single fucking person on the internet is entitled to know where that child has or hasn't been. He's a minor child, okay? That's just all there is to it. It's fucking weird. I don't care how you word it, however you want to twist it, whatever. That's not normal behavior. And I don't care if you hate Gabby or not, or if you don't want to believe what she says. That's fine. But trying to arrange a neighborhood watch is wild. Is fucking wild. And you want to know, some of Pink's supporters have gotten in my box, and I've asked them this question over again. So would you be okay with a random stranger from the internet trying to have your family or your kids or grandkids stalked? And they all say no. So, but it's okay when Pink Christ wants to do it. Swifty, I'll give you that one. That was funny as fuck. Like, this is just, oh my lord. I mean, oh my god. We're at the point now to where somebody thinks that a judge is going to grant them $100,000. The what? First of all, where's that money going to come? Where is that money going to come from? Okay, they're struggling as it is, and I know you guys hate Gabby, Aaron, whatever, but when they struggle, guess what? So does Cam. Y'all, you all expect Gabby to go get a job, right? But then when she does, y'all fuck it up. We're talking to fucking corporate and all types of shit, right? You don't care about Cam. You don't want what's best for him. You just hate fucking Gabby. And that's all there is to it. That's just all there is to it. And you could just come out and say that. Like, you could just come out and say that. I don't care if Gabby showed her Duncan hat. Just because things fall in your lap does not mean that you have to go and tell everybody. Well, I'm fully aware that nobody would know that unless she said that. Maybe for a brief moment, but there are people that live down there who actively fucking spy on her, so that wouldn't last long. And again, just because she shows her work shirt doesn't mean that you people should go in there and call and say all of this, and you know? I don't understand it. Maybe she doesn't want to work, okay? Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know if she's working for Spark or not because I don't keep up to everything that she does. You know what, Miracle? I'm not saying that I disagree with that. Maybe she did want people to know where she works. But, like, at what point, who's going to be the bigger person in all of this? Because I don't get it.
So wait, because she should know that people will mess with her to get her fired or any of these things that means it's on her still. People shouldn't be doing it. Because if you're going to say that, that would mean if you ever were to slip up and make a video that shows anything personal, that makes it fair game.
Well, yeah, because that's all these people do is they try to fuck with people's real lives. They want any little piece of information they can get, which then leads to them posting your kids and doing whatever fucking weird ass shit that they do because they're nothing but a bunch of fucking weirdos who sit on the internet and have no lives.
But Gabby's always going to be the victim because people don't know how to stop. If people weren't doing the weird shit, she wouldn't be the victim. But people doing this weird shit, like trying to stalk her child, does make her the victim. She's not even lying when she says it at that point. Why make Gabby be honest?
Everything. Okay, so let's rewind back to when she took me to court last year. She accused me of things that I knew that I did not do, and others knew that. But you know what you guys have done? You guys have made all of these things come true. Because you sit there and you do this weird shit and you get caught doing it. You're making everything that Gabby has stated all along come true. So she's been right. Good jobs, Gabby going Uptons. Dumbasses.
And I was around when Browniee was taken to court by Gabby. Gabby didn't get the emergency restraining order. She didn't get the temporary.
Nope.
She was never granted that on Browniee because Browniee wasn't doing that stuff. Nobody finds it weird that she was actually granted one against Feisty. Nobody seems to think that that makes that case different, that it was valid.
I think her lawyer was an idiot and that they definitely should have followed through with that restraining order because I do believe it would have been granted.
Kate Miracle, there could be some stuff that she trolls herself for, but it's not all of these things that people claim. It's not. Let her sit over there and lie in her delusion. But when people are doing this crappy stuff to her in real life, she's not lying.
Yep.
That makes her honest. I don't understand why that's hard to grasp. Gabby can be a lying piece of crap, and so can the people doing the weird shit. Why can't it be both?
Saying you guys are they. When I say you guys are they, obviously I'm referring to those of you that are a part of that. If you're not, then don't lace that bitch up and wear that. I don't know. Don't lace that shoe up and fucking wear it. If you aren't a part of it, then cool. Good. Great.
I'm going to drop. I just got you restricted for 10 minutes.
Oh, I've been getting those. If it doesn't apply, all of the lies these people sit and spew never provide an ounce of proof, and yet people believe them. When are y'all gonna wake up and see what we've been seeing all along? And you know what? When the day comes and y'all realize that we were right, I'm gonna say, guess what? Told you so. Hey, Jess, guess what? We fucking told you so. Okay, but that's Gabby. We're not talking about Gabby. The fuck? I'm asking to see these receipts that have been supposed to have been out by now, but that was months ago. And again, Mexican homie said months ago that he had proof that C was in foster care. Okay. Never showed that proof. But then Feisty said 2 weeks ago that he was only gone for 24 hours, and now everybody is like, oh, well, we knew that the whole time. But you didn't. Because, again, let me reiterate this, Pink wouldn't have wanted her neighborhood watch if he was in foster care the whole time. Or was she stalking the foster family? Weird. I don't know. God, guys, it's just so weird. And then also, can you show proof that you had a copyright put on her name? Because you are not allowed to copyright somebody's government name. And people have looked to see if that name has a copyright, and it doesn't. So we're just looking for some transparency. We're waiting on proof that, has been supposed to have been out there by now. So, yeah. And it is truly embarrassing that y'all still sit and believe all of this. I know it'll never happen. And you know what's going to happen is Mexican homie probably going to go like, oh, Brownie, but you're a racist. Let me show these tags. Let me show this. Let me show that. Okay, do it. I'll own the shit that I've actually done. I will. And I will. Just like, who was it, Villain, that showed that one day where I said I don't give a fuck, called Danny too, because Danny had just green screened my fucking information and shit. Yep, sure did say, oh, go call this one too then. Sure did. Not sorry. Not sorry. Like, if I've done things, I probably had a reason, and I'm not gonna be sorry. Flip-flopped more than a fish in a boat. Girl, how long did it take you to come up with that one? I think that's your best one yet. You can't trademark somebody's name or get a copyright on it, whatever he said. And why are we okay. I should be free tomorrow. I don't think I have anything to do. Well, guess what? I guess if I'm a flip-flopper, at least I don't hide what I do. I do it all out here in the open. Oh, whenever. I'm usually up by like 7:30, so anytime after 8. Yeah, all you do is chase the clout. Oh my god. Stop calling me out on my shit.
A good point.
Oh, okay.
Magic Mama said, kids don't have school tomorrow. What time? Can I also point out to those sitting in the very far back there? Lee County is one major school district. It's the Lee County School District. If my kids aren't in school, guess whose kids aren't in school? Oh, that's weird. They all run on the same schedule. How else would I know that? That's not stalking. If somebody comes to you and says, "Hey, Meg, are your kids in school today?" And I say, "No, my kids aren't in school today." How is that stalking what C's schedule is?
It's to no fault of herself. I think it's the way she was raised. And Feisty will never get that kind of money out of Gabby because, Brownie, you're right. She doesn't work. They don't own the house. Like, no judge is going to even entertain this kind of BS. Like, no. How do you insert yourself all by yourself into someone's private life with their child, an innocent, sweet, adorable little boy, and then claim that you're out all this money and that now you want all of this money back? Like, what the hell is happening here? Did Facebook ever do this kind of stuff? Like, because it's crazy to me that people really believe that Gabby, I feel sorry for her, to be quite honest with you. I literally feel sorry for her.
I do too, and I never thought I'd ever say that.
I know. But Brownie, like, I realized a little while back, like, she's stunted at an age, and I'm not meaning any disrespect to her, a zero. But it is what I see. She can't use a cutting knife properly, her words. I'm just saying that somebody let these girls down when they were younger, and now they're just thrown into society, and Gabby decided to have a child, who's so adorable, by the way, and now people are stalking her to say, let's do did I hear you say that right, neighborhood watch to see if he's there? Why do people care? Let the government worry about where that little boy is. Like, why is it these weird, strange ladies' objective to do this? Like, I don't understand it.
It's disgusting. I don't get why they all feel like they're entitled.
Yes, entitled. That's
everything.
The word. Entitled. You are not entitled to know anything about this little boy. None of you, if you guys all seriously cared about this little boy as hard as you say, like Villain and Feisty, then why didn't you apply for an adoption application to adopt him? Like, if you're not gonna like swoop in and save this little boy, then mind your business, because it's none of your business. Cam is none of your business. He's none of your business. He's a little sweet, adorable, he's so cute little boy who doesn't deserve this. He didn't ask for any of this. And you said something, Brownie, about Gabby, and it just hit home with me. Like, it just makes sense. Gabby's she's not like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, yeah, I do.
A bit, right?
Yeah.
No disrespect at all. But here we are, and these women are gross. Like, mind your business, Feisty. If you've got so much money, Feisty, and your life is so perfect, then why are you doing this?
Well, and for me, it's the justice for Cam, but she has said on live that they're struggling just to get basic necessities. Yeah. So how the fuck, how is she going to pay you this money that they clearly don't have?
But the thing is, okay, imagine just hypothetically and dragging people to court and then claiming that you're out all this money.
Yep.
That your supporters actually apparently donated for you to be able to carry on this clown show at the expense, let's not forget, of this sweet, adorable little boy.
It's sad.
It's all on the back of him. Forget his parents. Because if there was no little boy, right, they wouldn't give a shit about her. But that's what they use. It's like, oh, justice for Cam. Then go adopt him. If you're so much better than Gabby, then go adopt him and take care of him and give him the life you think he deserves.
Well, Feisty said in a live, it was last week, or I can't remember, it wasn't that long ago, how she's trying to conceive but can't. And she says, well, you could just, you could go and get better, and then you could file to adopt a child. Like, what?
What?
Yeah.
It's so bizarre to me. But I remember Feisty making her video being like, I don't care about you. I don't care about that little boy.
Oh, yeah.
I
have those videos.
But now you're going to bring it. It's just a game. It is literally just a game. And they do it just so they, like, I don't know anybody who will take somebody to court in a serious matter and then, sit on the internet and talk openly about it without court even taking place yet. Because that's shit that lawyers and judges kind of,
You know
don't
these
talk about it.
judges hate seeing this shit slide across their desk. They're like, fuck.
Look, I've got to imagine, okay, because I've heard Jess's transcript to find out
Oh,
the
yeah.
first one with that male judge, and find out it's like, yeah, well, she lives with a blah blah blah, and the judge is like, yeah, so what? Like, judges don't really give a
Is
crap.
that the one who died?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Jess. I
I
don't know.
think so. I think I heard that. I was listening to those in her live today. But I think I'm going to go live tomorrow and let her just get in
Yeah,
my box and play
I'll
those
be working,
transcripts
but
so
yeah, for sure that
people
would be
can
great.
hear them.
Well, she went to jail for that, right?
Yeah.
And find out you want to make videos about me being a friend or a fake friend. I was your real friend until all of this stuff went to your head.
Oh, yeah.
And then you started snipping and snapping at me, and I don't really care anymore, but I can say whatever I want, just like they can. And they probably hate the fact, right, that Jess is doing this, but it's okay for them to do it
Exactly.
with Gabby and humiliate her, right? So now people get to hear the version that Jess has of find out. What's the problem? Find out. You breed this shit. You love this shit. So, yeah. We should just leave this little boy alone. If I was Gabby, I'd be fucking going crazy. Don't, I dare you.
I don't
For
think
him.
Feisty's trying to conceive.
What? Feisty's trying to conceive?
I don't know. I just read a comment and I'm confused. Oh, I was saying
What
how
did he do to Feisty? What did she do to her? That, like, we gotta listen, Jill. Like, Feisty inserted herself all by herself into Gabby's life. Okay, so what are you talking about? Has the right to be upset over what G did. What did she do to her?
nothing. She inserted herself.
That's right. Minded business that wasn't hers. And then got all messed up in her feelings because she was what? I don't know. I want to know what she meant by that. Hey, Jess.
Hi, I only have a minute because I have to tend to Mason. We just got home from the ER, so
Was he
Okay, what happened?
yeah,
How did that work?
he had a really nasty seizure during basketball.
Oh no. Is he
I know.
okay?
Yeah, he says his legs are like really jello-y, so he's not walking very well, but
That must knock him out, like physically.
oh, I was in mad panic because by the seizure time, like after he quit convulsing, he was still like really stiff for about another 6 minutes.
Oh no.
But like loading him up, transport to the hospital, and being at the hospital, he was still like so out of it for like an hour. And he's normally not like that. So, um,
I'm sorry, Jess.
thank you. I'm hurting so bad because I was standing there and he like looked over at the wall and the one kid started yelling his name, and by the time that I got to him, he was falling, so like I hit the ground with him, and now just like the adrenaline dump and everything, I'm like, oh. But yes, the one that passed was the first guy we seen that was the
He
senior,
passed away?
the judge.
Yeah, I know.
I
That's
heard that today.
Yes, the senior judge, the very first guy. That was like, okay, so what's the drama? Okay, well, just quit watching her, and so what does it matter,
Yeah.
That was the first guy. Today I played the first one where the last judge that we've
Yeah.
all went in front of was the one who took over the case. That's when
Yeah, she was sick of. You know what I could tell in her was that you seemed very organized, and she didn't like find out at all.
well, and so this one, I only got to play part of it because I had to leave for the basketball game. But this one, there was people that was commenting, and they were like, "Are you arguing? Are you arguing with an attorney?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am,"
Oh, I heard that.
because she was acting dumb.
Yeah, I heard
And
that.
then I'm 99% sure that if the account was to be traced, it would come back to good old fucking Laura. But somebody came in and was like mass commenting, aren't you the one
I saw.
that gave your daughter, like, shut the fuck up. You're so stupid.
You just gotta block them right away. Like,
Well,
don't even entertain those people. Like, I don't entertain what people say about me anymore because I don't care. Like, I don't know you. You're a nameless person.
that's what I said. And it was a brand new account. It was Gabby's Wet Farts.
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that.
And 000000.
Nobody.
But how ironic that it was like verbatim, word by word, what she tells people. So just thank you. Thank you to whoever was behind that account, because you're doing nothing but helping me, because you're proving that the bullshit she says, that you guys believe it and you run with it, which further proves my slander and defamation. Thank you. Thank you.
The obsession, though, is what I don't understand. It's with you, it's with Gabby, it's with this little, beautiful little boy. I'm a mom. I have a son. Like, if people can't see that Gabby is different, let's just use that word, she's different. You know, they're grown women. How do a handful of us see? How does Feisty and Villain and Find Out or all them not see what we see? Find Out will be like, oh no, she knows exactly what she's doing. Yeah, she knows that she's rage baiting you guys, but she doesn't, like, she's a little illiterate, a little, okay? I'm not meaning any disrespect, but she doesn't function like a 33-year-old woman. So if people can recognize that, then leave her. Let the government do their job. If they think there's a problem, isn't it up to them to do something about it?
But
Not vigilante weird ladies.
Look. Everything that Laura says to or about Gabby,
yeah,
is word for word the same shit that she said about Ashley. Oh, well, I'll stop when she quits scamming people.
Right.
Yep.
Well, who are you, the scamming police? You're also scamming people.
I was just going to say that. Did you not do the same thing, like getting all this money for a trip that...
Well, not only that, but she tells the courts that she's not monetized, and she tells everybody else she's not. But there was screenshot messages that were posted between her and whoever else that it says business account. So obviously you're monetized.
Isn't she an LLC?
Yeah. And she filed and got an LLC. And she uses that LLC to harass people, which is really dumb.
News, what is it called? News.
Find Out's News Network. But everything that she said, child abuse, neglect, the animals, stop scamming people, you're frauding the government. Ma'am, you frauded the government when you sat in court under oath. And when Blueberry, it was legally became an LLC in October. But I'll
chicken bones.
God damn.
Well, no, she's saying that she's press pass and that she's a
press
news
passes.
anchor.
They're reporters now. Don't you know?
Yeah, that's what they claim.
When Feisty came out first with that, like, she had this, like, a certificate, and I'm like, bitch, I got a phone press.
Yeah, Blueberry. Give me 1 second, and I'll go find it and give you the exact date. Hang on.
Well, here's another thing I said earlier, Ella, is so these women who go in these boxes, right? They're so upset because they're mad that Gabby says Cam has autism, but they know that he doesn't. Right. And they talk about their kids with autism and learning disabilities, but they sit there and they make fun of Gabby, calling her a 61. So if you have a child that's autistic or has a learning disability, why are you okay with that?
Well, how about the fact that the twins have fetal alcohol syndrome? What about that? I believe it. It's not their fault.
Right.
It's not their fault. But if they have this thing and they're stunted at whatever, again,
Right.
the people, it's like I've raised 3 kids. Okay? They're good kids. They're productive kids, like good kids, right? But when you're
Yeah.
kind of abandoned, like does anybody care about the fact that those twins were literally abandoned by their mother and their father, and the fact that not only did the mother abandon them, but then started a whole other family
Yep.
with somebody? Like, you don't think that that plays on those 2 girls? Because it does. And then they have, you know, Mimi, who twins really young, and then she stepped up to try to do the best that she could with what she had. Now, that's none of our business. And if Gabby wants to come online and Danny wants to come online and they want to act the way that they're acting, it's anybody's power to just ignore it. Why do you guys like absorb all of that? Like, leave. Fuck, man. God, it bothers the shit out of me.
I know.
So it was created October 22nd, and it's a domestic limited liability.
Domestic what? Wait,
A domestic limited liability.
what does that even mean?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't know, something to do with the liability part, that she would
State
lose it
exclusive. That's what AJ
because
Actual?
well, being that she lied about it, because underneath that principal office address,
Yeah.
that's her home address, but it says number 19.
What's the peripheral expiration date? Am I reading that right? No,
Yeah.
perpetual.
Perpetual.
Meaning
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
ongoing?
your shit.
I'm
Oh.
assuming.
It's because
So
she's a perpetual liar. That's why.
27. I can't believe she did this. Can we report it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's making money off of this?
Yes, and there
Are they
was
reporting that?
is she report? Probably not. But there's also an agent that can also be reported to that she got this under false claims because she's not a news network.
Yeah.
She uses that account to bully, harass, intimidate, threaten, stalk,
Expose, exploit.
sexualize.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gross.
Well, yeah, no, anybody can start an LLC, but
That's
she
my
just
point. I have a cell phone, Feisty. I'm press.
Well,
Yep,
right.
I'm the press.
That's not what we're saying. Yes, anybody can start an LLC. Okay. The thing is she doesn't report, income properly to agencies that she needs to. First of all, second of all, she has this LLC stating that she's a private, like news anchor reporter.
Yeah.
But you can sue both her and the LLC.
Oh.
Because she posted something telling Gabby she was going to sue Gabby from her LLC, but she can't because Gabby would have had to affect that LLC directly.
What about Feisty though? Feisty's claiming that she has a business account and a right. Like, how does she entitled to $100,000?
I think her business account. I don't know because I don't know that much about her. But I think that her business account is like her T-shirts and stuff.
Okay, but she's not out $100,000
No,
because people.
no, she had money left over and gave it to her husband.
Her husband, who makes over what? She's alluding to that he makes over $250,000 a year.
No way, Jose.
Look,
I
but you
think
know
she
what's
actually said
funny?
he
Mark
made more.
Zuckerberg is named in the Epstein file. So what about that, Feisty? What about that? Nobody cares, right? They'll just be like, yeah. Gave me a jacket and sunglasses. It's awesome.
They don't care. Fuck Gabby Jacobson, because everything in the world is because of her.
Well,
That's all there is to it.
if her husband had a legit IT senior engineer job, usually their bonuses are in the tens of thousands. So, but nobody brags about that kind of stuff. At least not in my world. Like, you don't brag about shit.
We'll see. Right after getting that free money.
Oh.
I just thought it was interesting of the timing, you know.
But
Yes,
we
because
also have to admit that find out, right? Because I know for a fact, because she told me that she ended up buying like 10,000 followers on TikTok so she could be monetized. Like, if you look at posts, she'll post things and she'll maybe get 50 views or 50 likes. You have fake accounts because you bought them. She bought them. I know that. She told me that. Go ahead and tell me you didn't tell me that, because you did. You call me a fake.
well, and so you have to no nip it in the bud. So Villain very much got on and openly said herself that it was nobody's business about Find Out's lodging, because she paid for the Airbnb and she paid for her flight ticket.
With the money that she collected from other people.
Right.
Yeah.
She said that on the live stream out of her own mouth that
But
she
somebody told me that Find Out told people that I paid for that shit, and I did not pay for that shit.
No,
She said it on one of her lives.
I did not pay anything. Jess, I showed you, I sent her money twice and then quickly asked for it back, and she sent it back. I was thinking, what am I fucking doing here? Like, fuck these people. Like, I can't do this shit. But yeah, it was.
But she would have had to pay like the state something. I forgot what the fee was. And then she would have also had to pay an LLC license fee as well. So there would have been two charges. And when I say it came up to like $200.
Okay, well, the first time that she went with remember Browniee that you guys went down there for Gabby. There was an elder woman. Apparently, she had lost. Like, I say things because I don't care, and I'm no reason to fucking lie. But
Ella,
what?
I was told that the person's name was Michelle.
Yeah, that's what I was told too. That's what she
But this
told me.
woman was a new widow, and she came into all this. She had money, and she was willing to pay for her flight and her hotel or whatever, and she had paid for it all and gave her a bit of spending money. I don't know who this person is. I have no fucking clue who she is, but that's what she told me. And I was like, oh, okay, great. You got all the money to go. So why are we asking for money back that you didn't come out of your freaking pocket?
So, from what I kind of gathered, and whether it's true or not, I don't know, because I don't have solid concrete proof.
Right.
But supposedly that Michelle paid for Laura's first trip.
Yes.
Because
hotel.
It was getting down to the nitty gritty, and she didn't have a hotel or flight or attorney fees or whatever.
Yeah.
So Michelle paid, and then allegedly this last time the money that was raised was to pay back Michelle. But Pink showed
what?
But listen, Pink showed where she sent $1,020 to Find Out's Cash App.
Yeah. Where's that money? To the LLC?
She probably bought Pepsi and cigarettes.
Yeah. No, listen, guys. I be talking to her like on FaceTime early in the morning, like when I'm drinking tea, and she's cracking open fucking Pepsi and smoking 100 cigarettes.
Listen on live streams. We'll say she does like an hour and a half. You hear at least 3 Pepsi, cigarettes, and LLC.
It's true, though. It's true.
It's a nicotine.
But the thing, like, I smoke, you guys. Like, I smoke, and I smoke other stuff, like, the legal stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't smoke in my house. Like, I would never smoke anywhere where my clothes would be clean. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't do that. And that's just me. But I know that it was all through, and it wasn't just her, it was her husband too. And I just felt bad because her grandkids would be there, and I'm like, oh my God, like, poor kids, man. Fuck. Because it just stinks. Like, it just constantly stinks.
Well, and doesn't she live like, I'm not trying to like shame, but in a, like a smaller trailer too?
Well, I believe,
Well,
no, hold on. I believe that it's like maybe a bunch of, I don't want to, I don't even know, but she claims it's like got 5 bedrooms in it, so I don't know if they're attached.
listen. I'm gonna interrupt you right now because when she decided she wanted to dox somebody that she should have kept her fucking mouth shut about,
Yeah.
we were doing some info. Okay, her trailer is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1978 trailer. It's a single wide. She added a shed and a closed-in porch. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, tiny ass trailer that's on land. It has 5 rooms total throughout the house. You have the 2 bedrooms,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
bathroom, the kitchen, and the living room. Okay, yours might be perfect, but Sonny, hers is far from. I'm
Well,
not
and she
knocking
shits
trailers.
on
I lived
everybody
in trailers.
else's living
No, yeah, I
situations
get
and
what Jess
whatnot.
is saying. She's not knocking
Yeah,
her. She's just explaining. And
yeah,
if Find Out wants to come across like, Miss Moneybags and LLC this and court that and whatever this, well, then why is there dog shit in your backyard all the time? Like, come on. If you want to call people out for their weaknesses and their, less thans, you need to look at yourself first. But you talk shit about people who look a certain way. Like, Find Out, I've seen the videos and pictures. Like, you have no room to speak on Gabby's fingernails or her hygiene or the way that she looks. Like, and shame on you for treating her as such, because I learned a long time ago that Gabby isn't all, she's not 33 years old in her brain. And
right.
I'm not dissing her. It's not her fault. But these grown ass grandma women, you guys must have noticed, I don't make videos of Gabby anymore
Yeah, I
at all.
noticed you stopped doing that a while ago.
Because I realized, like, I kind of started feeling sorry for her. I did, and
Yeah,
Danny. Like, these girls are very stunted. And they were probably given, because if you guys look back when they were actually teenagers growing up, living at home with their whatevers, their hair looked great. They had makeup. They had nice clothes. They probably were given a really good life, but they were stunted. And that didn't change. And these women have no business doing this to them at all. Because if it's okay for Find Out, Feisty, Villain, and all of those girls to sit on their platforms and do what they do and make the money they make, then why are they talking shit about Gabby and Danny? Like, don't kid yourself. I'm not fans of them at all. But again, I can see the difference, right? Like, there's a difference. And I just stopped doing, I felt bad. And then here she is being a mom, trying, I guess, whatever. And you can't make a woman be maternal to her own child. And Gabby is not breaking the cycle. It's unfortunate, but she's not. And it's up to Aaron to grab his ball sack and create an environment for his own child and hold her. He's the only person essentially that could hold her accountable if he wanted to. But it's none of our business. None of it is our business. And for them to do what they do and then cry foul when clutching their pearls, like, get fucked, because it's not okay.
And to the person that told me to turn on my camera and show my house, one,
God damn.
I'm not on that.
Yes, are you
Every
here as an
time.
LLC trying to make money off people and taking people to court? Well, you are, but there's a whole different reason for that. But what I mean is, you didn't like sit there and raise money for your shit. These
Well,
people,
and I don't collect money from people online.
right?
Um, I don't ask people for shit.
Yep.
I have a very beautiful 4 bedroom, 2 bath house for me and my kids that I busted my ass through and fucking through and worked myself to nothing to get out of an abusive relationship. And because I already have factual proof that weird motherfuckers on the internet are doing daily searches to wait to see if my address pops up,
Yeah, but how
I
can,
wouldn't show you the toilet that I piss in.
but didn't somebody make a comment about your his address and your address? It's like, are you really
So,
that fucked in the
yeah,
head?
they're saying I didn't move because his
Like,
address is still registered to my address. No, you dipshit. His address is registered to his address.
right.
Apparently, a woman can't pack her shit and leave
Girl, I've
because
done
I
it.
didn't leave the house, or I didn't stay. The house is in his name.
Okay, can I just say something about that? Like, who is still breathing is the worst literal feeling in the world.
Yeah.
And people
Well,
don't
and like
get
I
that.
said, the fact that they continue to say, oh, well, your address is still, no, it's not.
Mhm.
That's my last known address.
But what's it any of their goddamn business where you fucking live?
They just want
Because
to
they're
post her
stalkers.
info and shit.
Go.
Well, because everything was raised for when her and I had to go to Florida last year. She had everything paid for.
Yep.
And then she stated this past time, which she didn't even have to fucking go, but whatever.
Neither did
That,
Feisty.
yeah, that villain paid her way down there. So then she just received a little gift for
Yep.
$1,020, you know?
Yeah. You know, and that's weird to me because, like, now you want to sue somebody, Feisty, for money that you literally, I have the videos of you bragging about how much you've raised from the people who paid all this blah, 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 blah. And the thing is there like a court case open right now with Feisty, or have they like kind of just
Well,
dropped everything?
Gabby was served,
Yeah.
but I don't know if there's a court date or anything.
But there was one, and they both, like, I know Gabby squashed it with that, what's that girl's name? Uh,
Waffles?
no, it's like a gamer, right?
That's got the
Oh,
microphone.
I thought you meant Gabby and Kaylee. Yeah, Kaylee. Yeah.
Okay, so, like, they had a court case against Feisty, and then all of a sudden it got dismissed or something by the judge.
Well, Feisty, for whatever fucking reason, well, she was trying to take Kaylee and Gabby to
Right.
court and sue them for uh, $7,500 because she was mad that she, which in her words, had to go down there to Florida. So
Oh.
she, her husband needed to
Mhm.
be reimbursed and, all of
For
that
lost
shit.
wages? Like, come
Yeah.
on, seriously.
And so when that didn't work, she tried filing an RO on Kaylee, and that wasn't granted either.
Okay.
She got pissed off because for whatever reason, Feisty won. I probably did.
He was funny.
But yeah, I got the friends and family discount because I had a real nice connection,
Yeah.
and Find Out got that price as well because he just, we sat there side by side during that court case. But yeah, I mean, that Feisty had to pay $5,000. I don't know if that's
For
personal.
inserting yourself into some
That's what she
stranger's life?
said.
Oh my god.
Oh, she said she had to pay the $5,000.
Yeah, she said that she needed $5,000 to retain the attorney.
Oh,
When has she been in court to be represented?
When she went down there and it was dismissed.
But she
but she
didn't have
knew.
to go.
No, yeah, she knew before it was
She knew she
dismissed.
didn't have to go.
Right.
So that just makes her even more of a clown because, like, here you are wasting all that.
Yeah, she paid the $5,000, and then apparently he got with the donor, which I was told was her daughter. Whether it's true or not, I don't know.
Oh,
But
I
got
just
want to say one thing. Also, don't forget that
Hey, Kaylee.
my hi for
Oh,
the
I didn't
restraining
know
order
it.
for
Sorry.
me, it was dropped within less than 24 hours. So
You
I
do
had
know,
less than
Right.
24
Yes.
hours
Kaylee,
notice,
I've
unlike
never
Gabby.
talked to you. I'm very curious. Okay, I'm
Hi.
very curious. Um, so you mean to say like she dropped it?
Yes,
Yeah.
she received my evidence that I spent like
Like she dropped
$200 to have sent, and she dropped the
it?
restraining order
No.
less than 24 hours before we
So,
were
but
to
if
appear.
but Kaylee, listen, if she felt like she had a case, right? Like I got so,
Mhm.
I got the burden of proof here because I'm taking your asses to court. You mean to tell me that your evidence just made her think like shit? Like
Well,
do
my
this?
first piece of evidence was her threatening to, she slapped her calf and said she was going to put her boot on my neck. And then,
Can I
You're
point
too
something out
better.
real quick?
Yeah.
Why was it okay that Feisty dropped hers on Kaylee,
Yeah.
yeah.
but it wasn't okay that Gabby dropped hers on
And I
Feisty?
spent more money than I, like, I had less time and I had to spend $200 that I did not go live and ask people for the money. I didn't do
Yep.
anything of that. I spent my own money to send my evidence. And then
Now,
she
now,
dropped it and said she dropped it because of me being granted to be
Yep.
there via Zoom.
Which is weird.
That is so freaking bizarre.
Yeah,
now,
that's what
can you
made
Somebody
me
know
had
why?
uncomfortable.
said someone
What?
said in here it was a money grab, and that's all this was. Make that in a day, Feisty. So why are you give it? Why didn't you give it back to the people who gave it to you? But
Right.
no, we don't do that. We just sit there and act like tough girls on our phones and our computers and love to threaten and perpetuate rumors and BS for clout on the internet. Like I would never need that kind
Yeah,
of
no,
information.
I firmly believe it's literally just to, and it
About
just keeps
we
the
have
money going.
we know things and we can't talk. We know things, but
Yeah,
we can't talk about it. We know what. How the hell did
that's the
Billington get a
reality. Is
hold of
I
someone's
was a
psychiatric
danger.
report?
I
How
was
the
a
hell?
danger to their lives. That's all it literally comes down to, and why they
You're
hate
right.
me so much was
Yep.
I stopped their cash cow for a little bit, and they
Yep.
didn't like that.
What does Gabby have to do with it? Nothing.
Exactly.
Do you know her? No.
Exactly.
Well, mind your business. Like any normal, mature adult would be
They
like,
don't
mind
play.
your business.
That's why I think it's hilarious. These normal people don't will not understand this whole
No.
obsession with Gabby. The cops don't. That's why the people around them think she's so delusional, because they don't understand how obsessed these people really are with
Exactly.
her. They don't see how, like, because, like, yes, Gabby does shit that's not okay.
But
That,
she's
but
not
is she?
mentally a
She's
33-year
not.
old woman
No, and I've said
at
that they
all.
are stunted. Both her and
She's like a
Danny, they're
teenager.
stunted. Yes, one
And
hundred
for them,
percent. Their grandma made sure that even though they had this awful start in life where both of their biological parents didn't want to raise them, they coddled them and made up for that in
it was
any
like
other
a
way they
guilt
could.
thing. Yes. And then
Yes, yes. Oh, you
nobody,
don't.
you could never deal with real life people because
Yeah,
nobody cares, right? But she sits there and wants to claim that reporting videos from a blocked account is a felony. I'd love
yeah.
to
Okay,
see
they
that.
blow my
Where is
mind
that?
with that stuff. Like, they
Where
just,
is that?
the lies are crazy. But what drives me even more crazy is that there's hundreds of people that believe it,
Like you're
and
not
I'm
with
like,
John? Yeah, you are. You've been with him since Jump. I haven't been with John since blah 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 blah. Yeah, yeah, you were with him the whole time. And it's the people that are sitting there being like, "What's the big deal? Well, who cares?" Well, a villain cares because she's lying about it,
yeah, no,
and that
exactly.
pisses me off. And you know what,
It's just
Kaylee?
very hypocritical. Everything is very hypocritical. And, like,
Kaylee,
I will say,
imagine being
hmm,
abandoned by your birth mother and your birth father, right? And
hmm,
then you're left to the graces of your grandmother, but then you get to watch your biological father pass away and your biological mother start a whole new family with a guy
yep, wants that, but then they backstab them in two
yep,
weeks.
or use
Like,
Yep.
them for clout,
Hey,
yeah,
Ella.
you
Hey,
know?
Ella.
Huh?
Don't forget about, the live just the other day where she's complaining because her live wouldn't end, and you clear as day hear John say, "All right."
Yes.
And
Yes.
then she edited it and
Oh no.
removed that whole part out
I
Yeah.
love
and
you, Lemonade.
reposted it.
What about the guy? What about him walking down the stairs behind
I
her?
What?
I
There
didn't know
was a
about that
video
one.
of she making, and he's walking down the stairs behind her.
Oh, I didn't see
Was
that.
that
Well, I'll
recent?
send it to you, girls. I don't know where you've
Yeah, I want to
been.
see it.
You guys
Send
are
it to me.
I
slacking.
just have a question. I just have a question. I just wanted to get it clarified. So G dropped the thing on Feisty 3 days before, right?
Yes.
No, it was like a week.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it was way, yeah.
I don't know. We could get actual dates. I hate saying yes to something that I'm
Well,
unsure
no, I'm not
of.
gonna say. But it was at least 3 days
It
before,
was at
right?
least, yeah, no, for
Okay.
Yeah, it was
And
like
she
a
made
week.
the fuss that she still had to go, but then
yes,
She
she
did
correct.
it.
dropped it on you the day before.
Less than 24. I found out like that evening before, less than 24
You
hours.
were
How embarrassing.
packing. You were like
Damn.
Yeah,
packing your suitcase, I remember.
yeah. Like I
I
was
say you
getting
sue her for at least $1 million.
at least a million. I'm going to need at least a million from that. But did you see me come online and ask you, oh guys, I got to recoup my $200 that no, I
No.
didn't do any of that because I knew, hey, yeah, whatever. Like this is something I had to deal with. It is what
Oh,
it
six
is.
days. Okay,
Yeah,
Sean
but
says it was
Kaylee, if
6
your husband
days.
made 300
Okay, I'm
grand like
dropping that. I just
Feisty
wanted to clarify
claimed,
that. Thank you.
you wouldn't be asking anybody for anything. And then for her husband to
No,
volunteer to go with her, he's not out
yeah.
any money. He makes
No, that's not
all the
legally
money.
how it works. You can't do
No.
that.
I'm gonna
And
do the
I,
math. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do the math about 300,000 is weekly.
So,
no, I mean,
Kaylee,
we did like she wouldn't be. First of all, he's probably on salary. More than
Yep.
likely, he would have
Yeah.
PTO. I mean, and I don't know why people think you can just walk HP thing. She
Oh yeah.
embarrassed herself in front
Yeah.
of that
And she
judge.
Oh,
lost, right?
yes.
She
But
is
guys,
not.
listen. I just did the math. So if Feisty's husband makes, say, let's say hypothetically 300,000, because that's what she's alluding to,
Oh,
then
boy.
that guy is literally making 62.50 a week.
Hmm.
So Feisty, why are we asking weird strangers for money? Get
why would you have been packing? Didn't they grant the Zoom at the
I didn't
last
get it.
minute as
Yeah,
well?
it was granted literally. So I got the Zoom grant like a day before
Yeah.
the thing. So I had already bought my tickets.
That's crazy.
Well, but, okay, but there was the case where she was trying to sue you and Gabby.
So Sean just said luckily her tickets were
I see
refundable.
that.
So you're
Who,
Yeah,
saying that
Feisty?
yeah,
yours
I
were
got my money back.
refundable?
Yeah, I got my money back on the tickets.
So
I paid
yours
for
was
the.
Jose.
refundable, but theirs weren't, so
I've
they
never
had to
understood
continue.
why she says that theirs weren't or whatever was it. She drove. She could have just canceled her trip. She acts like
Lying. Liar. Pants on fire.
Right.
I'd be embarrassed if my husband made 300 grand and I'm sitting here asking people for money and I own a company where I make t-shirts and stuff. I would be embarrassed. I would have just quietly done all that, like Kaylee says. I
that's what
just
I'm
do
saying.
it.
It didn't go
I
down
would.
in silence. Like she could have just completely ignored it, but she kept.
And you know what, Brownie? Like, find out was pissed that you guys were getting money and shit. And she's like, well, they're not even acknowledging me. Like, man, 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 man.
Because I was over her shit by that point.
Yeah. Well, I was over her shit too, but
Oh,
I
I
still
know.
tried.
She talked all types of shit on you to me, and I was
I
like, I thought
believe
you
you.
guys were like really good
I
friends.
believe you. And that's why I don't care what she says about me, right? Like, she can say whatever the fuck she wants, but I'm not asking anybody on the internet for anything, ever. If I had to go to court, I'd take my ass to court however I could get there, and I wouldn't ask for shit from anybody.
Hey, I mean,
That's
I did
me.
it for 2 years and didn't ask anybody for
God, you
anything.
did. Yes, you did. And find out went to jail for 4 days. Could you call David? I need him to come get my car. And you're driving with like a invalid license. Weird.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
have known. I
Double
would have
D's
just
makes
got
a good
tickets.
point. Like that is what she said was that she went down. I mean, the reality is she did not have to be there. She can say scream it through her teeth as much as she wants. She did not have to be there.
Oh,
She already knew it had been dropped. Her lawyer could have handled the
and
rest of
he
it.
told her that.
And yeah, and she went because she wanted to go to the police station in person and talk to them. I
And took
don't care what
pictures.
anybody says. I believe
Took
that's what she
pictures.
wanted.
She took
Yeah.
pictures. She
Take
took
pictures
pictures
with
with her
Mike.
lawyer.
That was
Well,
so
she
weird. That was
explained to
so
me
weird.
you're not a pick me bitch. Saying
She's
I
you're a
didn't
not.
take a
pick me
picture
bitch.
with Mike.
She did say though, in that live that she did right after court at the hotel, she said she supposedly had
Mike.
Both 2-0. They're asking me, your friends in the box have crowdfunded for lawyers. What's the difference?
I mean, what
Ah,
about it?
yeah.
What do you mean?
What
What the
about it?
difference is the people in the boxes haven't lied. People in the boxes haven't kept the money and hid it.
Well,
As
that's
soon,
right.
like I gave receipts. It doesn't matter how many receipts you
And
give to these
we
people. They
actually had to
don't.
fucking go to court.
Yeah, but how about
Yeah,
Feisty not returning the extra?
money was
here's
spent.
here's Red Cupid, divorce attorney too,
Divorce
right?
attorney? No, I don't have. I didn't need any money for a divorce
Yeah,
attorney. I
but
think I
why is
made
that
it.
even why are we
But even
talking about
then, I
Kaylee's
can do
divorce?
that on
Who
my
gives a shit?
platform
Well, who
because they love
cares?
that.
It's
Because
a
they looked up and found my.
Yeah, and again, where did the money go that was given? This right here, the $1,020
yep,
above me. Where did that go?
yeah.
If her trip was paid for.
And if she paid the lawyer $1,000, well, how come she doesn't have a receipt for that? Because an attorney
Well,
would.
no, hang on. That was when she went with Browniee that she paid $1,000.
Oh,
This trip is when she inserted herself as a witness, didn't have to go, and her and Margaret had a
oh,
girls
okay,
trip.
right.
Never even met up with Feisty or anything.
Okay. If I showed up, I'd be like, "Where are we going for dinner? I'm buying." Literally, that's who I am. I
I
would
just want to
do that.
also clarify. I also made a joke that I paid rent with the money and used the money to file for my divorce. And so I said, "Yeah, I'm raising money for a divorce attorney." Like it's not my fault if y'all's brains can't
But it's the
compute humor.
nameless, faceless people that I'm getting at here. Like I could give a flying shit.
Oh, I know definitely who they come from. They literally, it's just, they just try to harass me and bully me with it. And no matter how many times I block them and ignore them, they want that attention so
Yeah,
bad. It's just
they do.
pathetic people.
What I do is I've learned that if people come at me, if I'm live or whatever, and they talk shit about me, I'll either address it or just block them. I don't even care. On Reddit, people are like, oh, that's Ella. And I'm like, block, 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 block. I don't care. Like, you don't affect me because I don't know you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know you.
Right.
I don't care what you think about me. It's
All
none of
right,
your
I'm
Well,
gonna interrupt for
exactly.
2 seconds.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
end goal
interrupt.
is to bother you.
I'm gonna jump down. Thank you, ladies, and I will Brownie. I'll text you. Ello, send me that video.
Which one?
Okay.
That one that you said about him being on the stairs behind her.
Oh yeah, yeah. I will. I will. I will. I will.
And then I'll text you later and whatnot
Yeah.
after like
I
Mason's in
have to
bed and
work. Like
situated.
I'm literally working every day this week for like 10 hours each day. So, but I have my phone and I'll do my best. I get busy, but I will do my best. I just message me when you're gonna go live tomorrow. But I'll send you the video tonight. I'll text you.
Okay.
All right. Take care of that
Have a good
boy.
night. I will. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Like Jess has enough shit going on in her fucking life right now. Like I feel bad. I feel horrible.
I just would, can't wait for the day that some of these people open their eyes and
Yeah.
see who they're truly supporting. That's
I'd love
that's
to
what
be a
I want.
group of goons that
They
believe
won't
everything Margaret says.
until majority of the people.
The last fucking year and a half, I've been consumed with this shit. But
Same.
once Gabby and them are gone, it'll be like a Lisa, ladies who are so deep in addiction.
Oh yeah.
But villain wants to call
Oh
police
yeah, Bubbles
attention.
too.
Well, that was always my thing. They act like I was just this villain because I would talk about their criminal past. And that was the only reason I talked about their criminal past was who the fuck are y'all to
Yep.
talk about anybody when
Well,
you
why
literally
can
have
villain
fraud charges and things like that? Like, why do y'all get to talk? Who makes y'all the
judge,
Jesus of the
jury, and
community?
executioner?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I'm trying to point out to villain is she's literally spouting lies. Like It's a felony to report a page from a blocked account. I'm sorry, but show me where that says that in the law in the U.S. because I looked it up, and there is no crime, Margaret.
They lie and it's crazy. But the thing is, the
People
people
believe
believe
them.
them.
They believe
Like
it.
I cannot. I'm sorry, but the Mexican homie thing about him having a trademark on Gabby's name is just a flat out lie.
Yeah, but
Just
he's
a
like,
flat out lie.
apparently, people are waiting for people to call out, find out, feisty, villain, for their evidence. Like, and Mexican homie, you guys talk. I know things that, how do you know Gabby's psychiatric evaluate? How do you know that? How do you know what the CPS report says? And they say it with their whole chest.
Well, the only way they would know anything is if they're doing something illegal and
I
something
know.
shady. That's the only way. And it's
How
like people think
embarrassing.
that they don't grasp that and they're okay with it. That's not okay.
How
Just like
embarrassing.
when they were talking about the whole lawyer situation, that lawyer giving them any sort of information on this case is a conflict of interest. He can't do that. If he was friends with, I call her Tiff Wawa, sorry if that's y'all's friend, but if he was friends with Tiff Wawa or any of them, that's a conflict of interest. He
You could get in trouble
cannot.
for that. That's a breach
Yeah.
of your
Why would
trust.
he risk his bar license
He wouldn't.
for y'all?
He
He
wouldn't.
wouldn't. They just lie. And then they always say they have receipts and
Yeah,
they
no.
never have receipts ever.
Margaret's receipts for her Cash App, or sorry, her GoFundMe's. Girl, so Margaret, there was a video that I found of her calling out what's his name? Not Izzy. Is it Izzy? That guy Izzy White, the guy that would go around to the homeless people and give them like care packages and stuff like that.
Oh,
She
yeah.
literally, I'm gonna make a video tomorrow, but she was calling him out like, why is your, what is it? Sorry guys, I'm not from America, but if you guys start go like fundraisers, isn't there like a tax code for that? Like a
Probably.
some
I
ten
don't know for
50.
sure.
I don't know what it is, but Margaret's like, yeah, so like you should have two separate accounts for that stuff, Izzy White. I'm like, bitch, are you kidding me right now? You got tattoos with money that was put in your account from people that donated to you, and it's all mixed and matched. Why are we spending $800 at a cheese factory? Like, please.
Well, and these people are extremely
501c3.
manipulative.
Thank
As
you, honey.
soon as they thought I was coming to the Gabby realm, because that's what I did. I did deep dives and
Yep.
all that on people online. They all immediately started messaging me. They all, like all of them, every single one of
Like
them,
villain and
Pink,
feisty.
Feisty, Villain, all of them.
Yeah, buying accounts. I can make. I got 7 accounts. I can make account in like 10 seconds. Oh, so you have multiple accounts there, villain. You're admitting to that.
Yeah,
She
it
was
just,
bragging about all the accounts she's
I
been through,
know.
but
I'm
wants to
queen.
harp on ban evading? Like, what?
Did you see my video I posted this morning about her calling the police station saying, "Yeah, my email's queen of being banned, and I'm better known as your favorite villain on TikTok." Like I burst out laughing, and the cop is like busy. Put
they
her on
really think
hold.
they're somebody.
God, I'd never look at her twice on the street.
I mean, what's creepy to me is like emailing the governor, like things like that. Like, how do y'all?
I
Your loved want,
proposed.
yes, they're bored. They want to help. They probably get a check to their house, so they don't like the things that Gabby does and whoever they go against, whoever these people are, they go against. And so those women take their little bit of money and give it to these people like Villain, Feisty, Pink,
Yep.
all of that. And these people know that. And that is why they need the stories to keep going. They don't need them to stop. They didn't need Cam couldn't be home because they needed him to be in foster care because they needed to be the saviors that got him there.
But
Like,
you know what they should do then, Kaylee? Go to CPS and be like, "Hey, I'd like to fill out an adopt." People like Lori and Lisa, who Lisa and Lori, like they are so stuck in addiction. Like Margaret, why are you still friends with Ashley Reiner? Like, I want to know that. Why are you still friends with this woman who ingested fentanyl her whole pregnancy and you're going to save her by getting her to rehab? You offered rehab and a sponsor to Lisa, but you don't call Lisa out anymore, and she's the biggest fucking scammer that I've ever seen who doesn't really. It's
that's,
okay for them, but it's not okay for
yeah,
everybody else.
no. Well, it's just like they all wanted to jump on me because they were like, "Oh, you're a mandated reporter." Yes, I am. And if I saw something that I see 3 years later, like that's not how it works. There has been nothing that I have seen in this time frame since I've been around that's like, yeah, I should call CPS on this girl.
No.
Like these
Somebody in
people
the
just
chat,
want to hurt them.
somebody in the chat, who is AK? Someone says, is L AK? They sound the same. No, I'm L. I don't know who is.
I'm
Who's
L. That's why my
AK?
name is on my. That's why my name is on my thing because that's
Yeah,
who I
that's
am.
me. Totally me. It's all me. It's just,
Yeah, they
I
punch
wish it
down.
would just
That's
stop.
exactly what it is. They punch down. They find people that they find to be weaker than them, not as smart as them, and they attack in hordes. That is why they hated me because I don't care. You can make 100 fake accounts talking about me or whatever and all that. Like, I don't care. I'm able to say like I sleep just fine at night, perfectly fine. Gabby, she can't because this hurts her. This bothers her. What didn't I see? You don't
Wait,
think
who?
slapping him across the face was? I think they know that something that I mean. The fact is, they read her psyche eval, and they choose to harass her after reading that psyche eval. Any way you put it, the ones that claim she abuses him have no. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I think anyone could benefit from parenting classes. I think. Hey, my kid stole my quarters. Those are all my
Hell
quarters,
no.
dude. Can't have those.
I agree, Sean. I do.
Yeah, I agree. I think that that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't expect someone to do and understand all these things. What, these people who have had have had their kids removed because they were smoking weed around. Sorry, I forget. I don't think I can say that. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying around them, or some of them have had even harder charges. Like, some of
Mm-hmm.
them have admitted to bouncing their butt cheeks for checks. Like, I mean, like, I'm just saying, it's bad. Who
Okay,
cares if
so
the kid's got autism? Why are you worried about somebody else's kid
well,
that's not
they're
yours?
saying that it's illegal to hit a child with autism, but then in the same
I
breath
don't
they'll
know that
say that
that's true.
then they don't believe that he has autism, and she
Yeah.
lies. So which is it? You know?
Exactly. But even then, I don't think that's true. I don't know that is there just some law that says you can't hit a kid with autism?
I don't know.
I'm getting canceled for this one. I don't think that's
I'm looking
true.
it up.
I'm not saying I'd do it. I'm not. Hey, listen here. I'm not saying I'd do it. I'm just saying. Catch me live tonight on the YT. Y'all know what I mean? Don't forget to subscribe. Listen, sometimes I don't think G understands the things she says or the
I looked it up,
ramifications of the things she says.
and it
Kill.
says if it leaves a mark,
Yeah, that's on any kid if it leaves a mark. That's not just an autistic kid. See, y'all just be making up lies. Pickle Lane, sit down, stand up, anything.
pick a lane, girl. Just sit and think about all the things that we say because we're right.
Amen. That's right.
But all jokes aside, like, I don't know. I just wish you people would start to open your eyes and things would start to click because I
Or
don't
just
understand.
Google. Just Google
Yeah,
every now and then. If y'all would just Google some things, I would be happy.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Also,
let
Google
Brownie finish her
sarcasm.
stream. I love you
Would
guys.
you love you? Go watch Kaylee like us. We're just asking you to please um, Google, think. Don't forget to Google sarcasm while we're there, okay? Because a lot of you don't get it. But yes, okay. Make sure you all go to YouTube, follow Kaylee, subscribe, and I hope you all have a great night. Oh, good, just me. See if we can get to like even if we just get to one person, we're doing something right. But okay, love you guys. Hope you all have a good night.